Did you know that the formula winning at personal finance is the easiest formula in the world? Here it goes. Spend less than you earn and invest the difference. Shocking, right? When you think about it, you will expect something a bit more complex because we're always looking for, complex stuff. The easy stuff that is right in front of us, we never actually stick to them because we think that, it has to be this grandiose idea. The formula needs to be more complex, or I need to get my information from a source that has authority for me to get that comfort that I need in order to move forward with my finances. But it's not the case. It's really not the case. I'm grateful because I was taught this formula by my dad when I was growing up, coming from a very poor background. But, having, that father figure that knew about finances had a great impact on me. So just for that, I just want to thank my parents for doing such a great job. Since this formula is quite easy, how come most people do not apply it? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never heard of me, my name is Herman Shumo. I'm an accountant by day and a content creator by night. I moved to London in 2014, and before that, I used to live in Budapest. So I actually had to start over twice after I left Cameroon. In this channel, we talk about personal finance, personal development, marketing, and business. The reason why I started with personal finance because it's a topic that's really close to my heart. I left home at a very young age. So very early in life, I had to figure out what I need to do for myself in order to succeed. I didn't have any coach or any teacher around me trying, to show me the rope while I was out there. So I started doing a lot of research, attending seminars, reading books, just to try and make sure that I'm doing the right thing in order to set myself up for success in the long run. Since then, I've also managed to help friends around me apply this principle to also better their life. And after seeing the result that they've got, I decided to, maybe it was time to share my idea with the world. These are not really my idea, by the way, because these things have been around for ages. This is not a new theory or a new formula. The people I've read books from and people that I follow, or the people I continue to follow, have talked about this thousands and again. But you know what? It doesn't hurt to repeat it sometimes because people are not taking action, people are not applying. So the more people get into, helping other people or sharing this kind of advice, the better we'll all be. I truly believe that this is one topic that you first need to master before you go ahead and do something else, just because it will give you that peace of mind that you will have. And after that, it's like properly set up and it's automated and you don't have to worry about it. You can then go off and, with that peace of mind, you can then go on and explore the thing and do other stuff that you're fascinated about. I do realize that money is not a topic that everyone wants to talk about on a daily basis because it's taboo for most people. But I do think that it doesn't matter if you want to talk about it or not, but what matters is that you take action on the few suggestions that I'm gonna provide here. And you have that locked in, knowing that, okay, you're moving toward the right direction. Without further ado, let's get started. I want to talk about 5 reasons that stops you from excelling in your finances. The first reason here is the fact that we like to talk about minor things. Every now and then, you have a conversation with your friend, with your family, and you talk about a subject. But you will talk about it from a standpoint where you feel like you're actually doing something, or you're actually making some changes, you're contributing to the conversation. But at the end of the day, when you look back, you actually didn't take action on any of the conversation that you had. You didn't go home and then go to gym. You didn't go home and then send that money to your saving account. You ended up not actually doing it. But we love discussing those topics, right? But the reality is, there are only 2 types of people when it comes to finances. There are people who ignore it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't care. They are on this side. And then there are people who know that they have a problem and they want to fix it, but they are not taking action to fix it. Now, both people end up with 0 result. It's clear that, if I'm only going to spend time talking about something but not taking action, I'm not going to get any result. Now, I love the saying that goes, with goals, we attract what we want, but with action, we actually receive it. I'm a big believer in attracting what you want in life, but you better believe that you're not going to get anything if you're not actually doing something. So action is a magic word here. So people love talking about stuff without actually taking action. They are driven by what you call procrastination. So it is as if like talking about this thing endlessly gives them some kind of satisfaction, but they are not actually doing the work. They are procrastinating. And therefore, there's no difference between you who are talking about a topic and someone who is not even interested, or someone who doesn't even want to talk about something, and therefore don't do anything about it. You read about it, you don't apply it, he doesn't care about it, you're both at the same level, zero result. The second reason that stops you from taking action on your finances is the fact that there are too much information out there by the media, which actually cripples you to take action. Because let's assume that you've decided to actually make some changes in your finances. You go out there and then you see all these articles that are killing you, bombarding you on your phone, on your computer, invest in crypto, invest in bond, invest in stocks, and you're bombarded with all this information and you don't know what to pick. And they also have the tendency to sell you some company stocks. Here's the hot tips for the week. Or invest in McDonald's. Oh no, invest in Netflix. Invest in this company. Invest in that company. So you're confused and you don't want to lose money. Of course, like you work hard for this. That's the last thing that you want to do. But at the same time, you throw so much information at you to a point where it actually cripples you to take action. And that's an issue. Let's get one thing straight. The media is not here for you. The media is here for themselves. They're trying to sell views and they're trying to make money through advert. They want you to click on those links so that they can make some money through adverts. That's the only reason why they're promoting those kind of information. In reality, they don't actually work. A stock that you buy today might lose money tomorrow and you don't know, and no one knows, you know? So yeah, the media is not here for you. They don't care about you. They don't care about bettering your situation. Only you cares about you. Only you need to take action to change your situation. The media care about making money. You know, they have the machine to put the information out there to make you click. And let's get one thing straight. When you read an article, the title of an article somewhere, it makes you feel one of the two ways, either angry or happy, depending on which side you are on the spectrum. Now, if the information is negative, that triggers something in you that's called emotion, right? It triggers an emotion. And generally when we have those negative emotions, what's the first thing that we go out and do? We go out and spend money. Yes, that's what we do. We go out, we spend money to do something that will make us feel better about ourselves. Now, you click on the article, you read it. The company that publish it will make the money through the advert. The businesses that invest into that company made money because you went out and then you spend with them. It's a machine. Now, you can't sit here and cry about it. No one is here to, no one is going to comfort you that, oh, things will get better, no one will. Only you can't blame anyone. Only you can change the situation. Now, the third reason that stops you to excel in your finances is the fact that you have a negative connotation with money. You grew up around a house where, your parents never talked about money. When you're with your friend, you guys never talk about money. You've heard things like money is evil, rich people are not to be trusted. All that negative connotation cripples you to actually take action, to actually do something with your money, because you don't want to be judged by society if you go on the other side of the fence. You take off your finances today and then 10 years, 20 years later, you're financially independent. You then don't want to be classified those people that you used to hate or that your family used to hate when you were younger. So you don't do anything about it. And that's a very powerful point, especially for people who are religious. There's this saying that goes, rich people don't go to heaven. If you're religious, that's definitely something that you've heard before. But that's absolute crap. Making sure that you set up your finances right for your future and for your kids' future is actually a good thing to do. It's a good thing because when you have that in control, you don't need to rely on the government. You don't need to rely on a third party. You made the changes. You can see that you've invested consistently over the month, over the years. You can see your portfolio growing, and you can be happy about the effort that you made, because 10 years out down the line, you won't struggle whenever you will have a situation. And trust me, something bad is going to happen to you during your lifetime. It's just the way the life goes. But wouldn't you want to be better prepared so that you can handle the stress financially without any problem? Of course, emotional is still going to be involved, but at least from that financial standpoint, don't you want to be in a situation where when your kid says she wants to go to, university, wouldn't you want to be able to afford that for your kids? Wouldn't you want to be able to take some vacation with your wife, or take some vacation with your kid, or with yourself, to places that you always wanted to, just because you did the work at the beginning? Wouldn't you want that for yourself? Now, I've got two more reasons to discuss here, but if you're already getting value out of this video, please click the like button. Thank you so much. Now, also let me know down in the comment, what are the reasons you're thinking of that's stopping you to excel in your personal finance at the moment that I haven't mentioned? I would love to read them. Now, the 4 reasons why you're not taking action in your finances is just because you're cynic. You have decided that society is against you. You have decided that the world is against you and there's nothing that you can do to fix your situation. I do understand that we all come from different backgrounds and we have to manage with the card that we're dealt with. Now, I myself had to start over twice in life in different countries, all because I realized that where I was, there wasn't much opportunity for me to excel. Therefore, I moved twice. So this is one of the examples that you could do. Recognize that maybe where you are at the moment, the economic situation is not really in favor of what you're trying to do, and going to places where you're actually able to pull off what you want. So this is taking control of your life and deciding how you want to move forward. That no one can ever take that away from you. The cynic mentality is an excuse mindset. Always blaming other people from your situation. Oh, the government, oh, the economy, oh, the school system. No one is gonna save you. Only you can save you. Not this. You are the problem and you are the solution. No one else is. It's not someone else's responsibility to take care of you. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself. I'm here to share my suggestion with people who have recognized that they have a problem and they want to fix it. I'm here to offer a suggestion based on my research so that they can go out there and take action. Now, you will say, easy for me because, I'm an accountant and my dad taught me this principle when I was growing up. I would say you couldn't be more wrong. You don't need a fancy degree to fix up your finances. It has nothing to do with that. You don't need to have a degree in finance or in accounting. It's two completely different things. And first of all, accountants are being paid to do a job. You are not being paid to get your finances in order. But let me tell you, if you put up the work now, you get paid later 10 times forward. Now, you want instant gratification, which is the problem with this victim mentality. Victim mentality is that you want everything now, you're entitled, but this is not how it works. If you want to do something for yourself that will benefit you in 10 years' time, you have to put in the work. You have to invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is a key word here. You can't blame it on society. You can't blame it on the government. You can only blame it on yourself. At the end of the day, you are the captain of your ship. So take action. And this is not something that you do every month. This is something that you set up once and you set up properly over the span of a couple of weeks. And then you're done. And then you have to look at maybe at your portfolio once a year just to rebalance it. If you've done it right. The 5th reason why people are not taking action is because they don't want average return. I've heard this term so many times. Now, the funny thing is, in life in general, no one wants average. Everyone likes to think that they're better. Even between us people, like we like to think that, I'm better than that person, or I'm better than that person. In our job, we like to think that we're good at what we do. In our relationship, we like to think that our relationship is better than what it actually is, or better than other people's situation, or better than other people's marriages. Now, in all those areas, you want to excel. Of course, you want your relationship to be nice. You want your relationship to be better. Of course, you want your work. You want to excel at work. But when it comes to investment, it's got to be boring. The best investment strategy in the world are the boring type. Set aside a consistent amount every month and invest in the market and let compounding interest do the magic for you. Einstein actually said that compounding interest is the 8th wonder in the world, and I believe him. It makes sense. This is what you call passive income. This is money working for you while you're sleeping. You don't have to do anything apart from consistently investing and letting compounding interest do the magic for you. So these were the 5 reasons that I believe is stopping you to take action and fix your personal finance. Thank you guys for watching. If you got tremendous value out of this, please click that like button. I'll be dropping a new video every week, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel and you click on the bell to make sure that you never miss anything. Now, if you thought of another reason that I did not mention here, that you think that is stopping you from applying this simple formula of personal finance, which is spend less than you earn and invest the difference, please let me know in the comment below. I would love to read all about them. Please make sure you comment below if you have any question. I'll read them all and I'll shoot a video to answer each one of them. Now, click on this video right here if you want to find out the solution that you need to apply in order to resolve those 5 problems that we talked about that are stopping you to actually take action. So this video will explain what you need to do in order to get started right away. I really appreciate the fact that you spend your most precious asset to watch this video, which is your time. Now, it would be a shame for that time to go to waste. So please, please, please take some time during your week, during your day, over the weekend to apply some of the suggestions I'll be talking about in this channel. Your financial situation will not improve by only listening to me, but it will improve by you applying the principle I'm discussing on this channel. Now, go take action.